everyone, today we'll be discussing two important financial reporting standards under the Malaysia Financial Reporting Standards Framework, MFRS 8 Operating Segments and MFRS 134 Interim Financial Reporting. These standards are crucial for improving the transparency and helping stakeholders better understand a company's financial positions and performance. MFRS 8 focuses on how companies report information about different parts of their business, known as operating segments. It helps users of financial statements see how different segments perform and how they contribute to the company's overall results. Meanwhile, MFRS 134 deals with financial reporting for periods shorter than a full financial year, such as quarterly or half-yearly reports. These reports provide timely updates and help users monitor a company's performance throughout the year. As shown on the right, we will be answering a series of questions to explain both standards in more details using real-life examples from listed companies in Malaysia where relevant.
Now, I will explain briefly about the MFRS 8 operating segment. MFRS 8 helps users of financial statements to assess better the nature and financial effects of business activities. It is also to understand better the economic environment in which the entity operates. So, what is the operating segment? Operating segment is a component of an entity that engages in business activities from which it may earn revenues and incur expenses, whose operating results are reviewed by the Chief Operating Decision Maker (CODM) to make decisions about resources to be allocated to the segment and assess its performance, for which discrete financial information is available. In this topic, we will discuss about the Chief Operating Decision Maker (CODM), type of segments, disclosures required, and the benefits of segmental reporting for financial statements users. In summary, MFRS 8 focuses on segment information from the management perspective to improve transparency about different parts of a business.
Next, we have Chief of Decision Making (CODM). The Chief of Decision Making (CODM) is the individual or group responsible for allocating resources and assessing the performance of operating segments. For instance, at Sang Darby Berhad, the CODM is the Group Chief Executive Officer who oversees multiple divisions such as motors and industrial. Meanwhile, at Petronas Dagangan Berhad, the CODM is the Managing Director or CEO who evaluates performance across retail, commercial and other operational segments.
Next, we are moving to another question, which is the types of segmental reports. There are two types of segmental reports used in financial reporting. The first one is business segment. Business segment engage in providing individual product or services or a group of related products or services. These groups have different risks and returns from each other. As we can see, the segment reporting is from CIMB Group. It shows the net profit separately from the services they provided, which are consumer banking, commercial banking, wholesale banking, and CIMB digital assets and group funding. The other type of segmental reports is geographical segment. This segment engage in providing individual product or service within a particular economic environment. These areas will have different risks and returns from each other. This snippet from Top Globe Corporation's financial report is using geographical segmental reporting. It shows the profit separately from the countries that Top Globe Corporation do their business, which are Malaysia, Thailand, the People's Republic of China, and others. The next question is to explain the key benefit of segmental reporting to financial statement users. First, segmental reporting enhances clarity and transparency of the statement. It will be more understandable to which product or area that making less or more profit. As we can see in the statement from Top Globe Corporation, revenue from Malaysia is the highest between all and the lowest is the People's Republic of China. Hence, the users know which area of the business is growing or having difficulties. The next benefit of segmental reporting is it helps to improve risk management and resource distribution. Since the report is more understandable, managers can identify the risks and opportunities to different types of products or business area. Like the report from CIMB Group, we can see that wholesale banking is giving the most profit for the year. So the manager is likely to contribute more resources to this service rather than CIMB digital assets and group funding, which gives the less profit to the CIMB Group.
Now, let us take a look at MFRS 134 Interim Financial Reporting. MFRS 134 defines interim financial reporting as the financial report prepared for a period that is shorter than a full financial year. This could include quarterly, half-yearly, or even bi-monthly reports. Although interim reporting is not mandatory for all entities, it is required for listed companies under Bursa Malaysia regulations. These requirements help to enhance accuracy and timelines in financial reporting. By doing so, users like investors and creditors can better evaluate a company's financial position and performance on an ongoing basis. As shown on the right side of the slide, interim financial reports can be prepared using two methods, which is interim method and the discrete method. Under the interim method, the interim report is considered a part or a fraction of the full year reports. For example, revenue and expenses might be projected based on what is expected for the whole year. In contrast, the discrete method treats each interim period as a separate accounting period. This means the report stands on its own and is prepared independently of the whole year. Now, why is interim reporting is important? So these are the two key reasons why it is important. First, it enables users to access the entity's performance and financial health more frequently, ensuring timely decision making. Second, it supports a more efficient financial market by making sure security prices reflect the most recent available information. So, Mfrs 134 plays a vital role in helping markets function effectively and keeping stakeholders informed throughout the year.
Now, I will talk about the two significant events and transactions that affect an entity financial position and performance. First, foreign exchange fluctuations impacting financial results. Petronas Chemical Group Berhad reported a loss after tax of 762 million for the third quarter of the financial year ending 31 December 2024. This loss was primarily driven by unrealized foreign exchange losses resulting from the revaluation of payables and shareholder loans at its subsidiary, Pengerang Petrochemical Company Sdn Berhad. During this period, the US dollar weakened against the Malaysian ringgit, moving from 4.721 on 30 June 2024 to 4.107 on 30 September 2024, significantly impacting the company financial result. Secondly, we have strategy acquisition altering financial structure. SMW Berhad completed the acquisition of UMW Holding Berhad in March 2024, making UMW a wholly owned subsidiary. This strategic move expanded SMW's portfolio to include prominent automotive brands such as Toyota and Produa, complementing its existing partnership with BMW, Porsche and Caterpillar. The acquisition significantly increased the group asset and revenue base, thereby altering its financial structure and performance metrics in subsequent interim reports.
For example, in the interim report of a listed company in Malaysia, we choose Fraser and Neil Holding Berhad, FNN, one of the Malaysian incorporated companies with a long history in the food and beverage industry. We can see that the current interim financial statements of their company are on 31st March 2025, while the comparative interim financial statement is on 31st March 2024. This is from FNN's unaudited quarterly financial report for the second quarter ended 31st March 2025, which compares the current 6-month period and quarter with the same periods in the prior year. Compared to Infomina Berhad, which is a Malaysian technology solutions provider specializing in the mainframe technology, there's a different date of interim report. We can see that the interim report for the third quarter ended 28 February 2025 shows that the current interim financial statements of their company are on 28 February 2025. While the comparative interim financial statement is on 29 February 2024.
So, for the conclusion, both Mfrs 8 and Mfrs 134 play a vital role in enhancing the quality and usefulness of financial reporting in Malaysia. Together, the standards support better communication between companies and the market and promote accountability and improve the efficiency of financial reporting. I hope the explanation has been helpful. Thank you for watching.